Hi, so just a quick video to talk through the question you sent in. So I completely understand what you're looking for now. So this is actually a feature that's called loop and merge. So if we go down, this is a copy of your survey in your account, by the way, so you can refer to this if you need to. But looking at question 5, basically you're asking which tools do they use. So currently the way this is it's actually a multiple choice question, so they can actually only select one of these, which isn't exactly ideal. So I would recommend changing this to a text entry and using the form question type so that it looks the same, but you don't have those little selection boxes there. So it just looks something like this. So they can enter more than one here. So once that's set up, basically we want to set up loop and merge in this. So basically what loop and merge will do is it will repeat these questions, the specific tools block, for every entry that they enter here. And we can actually specify which answer choice the block of questions refer to. So what I would recommend doing is clicking on block options and going to loop and merge. Next, we're going to turn on loop and merge, and we're going to loop based off of a question. So we're looking to loop it off of question 5. So basically, we are going to have a all choices enter text. So basically, we're going to say, or enter choices enter text, sorry. So basically, then we're only going to get whichever ones they actually enter. We're not going to get one for each one and them to be blank, basically. So once you've done that, basically what we're actually going to do now is we are going to let the participant know which one they're actually entering on. So for example, they enter, say for example, hammer in for tool 1. We want to let them know that this time they're answering the specific tools, they're referring to the hammer that they entered in question 1. So to do that, we need to use piped text that will dynamically change depending on what they've entered. So to do this, we go and click save. So that's loop and merge now set up. You can see that there. But now what we need to do is we need the piped text for what they actually enter in these boxes here. So I'm going to add a question. I'm going to change this to be a descriptive text, and I'm just going to say something like the following questions should be answered about tool 1 and then tool 1, and then basically here is where we're going to specify what they entered for tool 1, so it makes it really obvious which tool we're actually currently answering on. So to do that, we go to the pipe text here, go to survey question, and then we go to Q5. Then we're looking for tool 1, and you'll see that that's pasted in, but then that's just going to keep showing each time, so we need to use the fields option in loop and merge to show whichever one is relevant. So what we need to do is we need to get the pipe text for each one of these. A fast way of doing that is changing out this 1 for 2, 3, 4 and 5, because it's referring to each answer choice here. So if I just copy this and then I just paste it and change this to 2, this to 3, 4, and lastly 5. So now I have all of the little pieces of pipe text that I need. I'm just going to copy all of these. I'm going to remove it from there, and I'm going to click back into my loop and merge. Now in here, we want to put the tool name in as field 2. So I'm just going to paste in all of these for now. But for tool 1, I'm only interested in this piece of code. So then I'm just going to go ahead and remove the rest. Then for tool 2, I just want the text entry value 2 there to be piped in. And then the same for each one. So again, I'm just going to copy this, paste it in, change it to 3. Actually, we didn't, I just realized we didn't need to do that out there. We didn't need to paste it in 5 times and change it. We only need to do it here. So now once you have that done, basically whatever they enter for tool 1 will appear here, whatever they enter for tool 2 will appear here. So the last step is we need to actually pipe in field 2 into our text box here. So if I click save, I'm going back to my pipe text, and you'll see here that there's actually a loop and merge section, and it's asking for loop and merge fields, and we're interested in field 2, which is what value. So if I was to preview this really quickly, I'll show you what it looks like. I'm going to skip past the first couple of pages just to save some time. Here we go. So I'm just going to write hammer here for tool 1 and drill for tool 2. I'm going to leave the rest blank. So now I move on. I should get that block of questions, and I should be answering about tool 1 hammer. So then I answer based on hammer. I move on to the next page once I've done that. And I should be given the same questions, but it's saying now about, and I know I said tool 1 drill, but as you can see, this has changed. So to make tool 1 change, we just need to, instead of typing in tool 1 here, we just go back to our pipe text menu, go to, again, loop and merge fields, and we're actually looking for the field 1, which is tool 1, and so on. So I hope that makes sense. Have a go at setting that up. You can refer to this Q support survey in your account if you need any help. But if you do have any other questions or issues, please just let me know.